Let me start by saying it has been almost 10 years since I think I interviewed you on the set of Zombieland. And I think that you landed on your feet.
Are you going to come back for Zombieland 2?
If they invite me, yes.
Awesome.
I think it would be full circle because
it's in like 2 months we're starting.
Yeah, Ruben said that they're filming again in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, so it's been 10 years and you can see how the restaurants have changed.
It's perfect.
Right.
I'm so excited.
Right. Let me switch gears completely and say how much I effing loved this movie.
Oh, I'm so glad.
One of the best of the year. So good.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying thank you. I didn't write it or direct it, but thank you so much. I created the whole thing.
Right. You were pretty good.
Thanks.
Right. But I loved the cinematography.
Yeah.
I think Robbie and Yorgos did a phenomenal job. The use of lenses, the fish lens,
totally
the
agree.
way he shot it,
Yeah.
Or they shot it. Could you sort of talk about the cinematography and working with Robbie and Yorgos on that?
It's my favorite part. Okay. So that was my absolute favorite thing to watch and learn every day because it was, for the most part, it was natural light. And at night, I mean, the light meter was at like a 1.8. It was so dark with the candlelight. And I know they had to change some of it in the DI afterwards, but it was just amazing to see, like, even at night, they're going to light it entirely by candlelight. And the composition of the shots, too, watching Yorgos, because he has sort of like an idea in his head, storyboard-wise, of what it'll look like, and then he throws all of it out and just kind of, on the day, feels out what it should look like. And then it turns into these beautifully composed shots. It was incredible. And also, I don't know if you noticed this, but he gave each character, each woman, a different size for some of their close-ups. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that, but I'm going to be watching it again.
It was like everyone had their own lens in moments. It was really fascinating. It was just, he's so visual. And he's always carrying a camera around. So he's always looking at the world through a lens. And Robbie is just, genius. So it was pretty awesome.
It's stunning. Just for the cinematography alone.
Yeah.
Performances are amazing, but the cinematography is like
crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah.
You get offered a lot of cool projects. You've been very, very fortunate. When you got the script for this, was it an immediate like, oh, I'm doing this?
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I had to audition for this still.
Really?
But I read the script and was totally blown away. I mean, all three of these characters are just, any of these would be a dream to play. So, yeah.
When was the last time you auditioned before this one? Had it been a while?
I'm trying to think.
Because I find that
I auditioned for Cabaret. I did Cabaret on stage. I auditioned for. I mean, I feel like it's different than the auditions that I was doing when I first moved to LA and was like going on. It's kind of like, okay, we've seen you do stuff before, but we need to hear you sing, or we need to hear your accent, or it's that kind of thing.
Right, and I know I have to go, but just real quick, sitting down with Yorgos, obviously you must have seen his work and been a fan.
Yeah.
So what is it like for you, even though you've done all these really cool things, sitting with a filmmaker you really want to work with? And you know what I mean?
Yeah, because all I had seen was Dogtooth before I met him, because I met him in the summer of 2015, so The Lobster hadn't come out yet, and he hadn't even made Sacred Deer yet, so I was kind of like, oh, this guy's going to be insane. Like, he's going to be absolutely nuts. And I went to sit down for lunch with him, and I was like, he's so normal and nice and funny. What the hell? It's like all of his darkness comes out through his art. So I felt really comfortable around him right away, but I truly did think I was meeting a bit of a psychopath. And it turns out he's not.
Completely. Gotta go. I say again, one of the best of the year. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.